Once, a snake was trapped in a fire and struggling for its life. Seeing this, Raghu extended a wooden stick and rescued it. The snake prince quickly climbed up the stick. Seeing its burned skin, Raghu poured water over the snake to ease its pain. Grateful for this kindness, the snake prince decided to take Raghu to the kingdom of snakes to meet the great snake king. Raghu left his donkey to watch over the sheep and followed the snake. After crossing fields and forests, they reached a giant rock in the middle of the jungle. Beneath the rock was a small hole. The snake slipped inside and asked Raghu to push the rock aside. Raghu used his stick to move it, revealing a staircase leading underground. As they descended, a shining golden palace came into view, guarded by two enormous snakes. Inside, every wall glittered with diamonds, emeralds, and precious stones. But the Snake King grew furious upon seeing a human and struck the ground with his tail, shaking the entire palace. Before his wrath could harm Raghu, the Snake Prince quickly explained how Raghu had saved his life. The king calmed down, then turned to Raghu and said, "You saved my son. I will grant you one of two gifts. First, the ability to understand the language of all animals. Second, limitless wealth. Choose wisely." Raghu thought for a while. Since childhood, he had lived with his sheep and dog, always wishing to know what animals thought. He replied, "I wish to understand the language of animals." The Snake King called him forward. Extending his long, shining tongue, he touched Raghu's face. Suddenly, the hissing conversations of the king and prince became clear to Raghu. The prince then warned him, "This gift is a secret. Never reveal to anyone that you can understand animals or speak of our kingdom. If you do, your blessing will turn into a curse." Raghu nodded and returned to his village. His life continued as before, herding sheep with his faithful donkey Bairu. But now, he could hear and understand the animals around him. One day, while grazing sheep in the forest, Raghu overheard two crows talking atop a tree. One crow said, "Beneath this tree lies a great treasure, but no human will ever find it." Excited, Raghu took his flock home, left them with Bairu, and waited for nightfall. With a